Dear cherished child, I ask you to pay attention closely to what I'm about to share. I understand you've been seeking answers and looking for a signal. Today is the day I communicate directly with your heart. I want you to accept every word. This isn't idle chatter. This isn't background noise. This is your Creator interrupting your day with a whisper that roars louder than anything the world can provide. I have observed you. Every quiet tear, every nighttime sigh, every time you asked, God, are you still here? Yes, I was never far, not disinterested, but close, closer than your very own breath. I have accompanied you through every trial, protected you when you didn't realize you were in peril, and I have offered comfort into the crevices of your spirit. You may not have heard me then, but now I am making myself undeniably clear. I am with you, I have always been, and I am not done with your tale. The pain you experienced was not the end. It was a doorway. My beloved child, quiet down and let the world be silent for this moment. For I, the Lord your God, am speaking to you directly, not to the masses, not to the multitude, but to you, the one I crafted with my own hands, the one I have watched through restless nights and quiet struggles, the one whose tears I have gathered and whose life I have sustained. You are not here by chance. This moment, this sacred pause in your day, is not a coincidence. I have led you to this very instant to speak into your soul, to lift the veil of uncertainty, and to rekindle what the world has tried to snuff out in you. You have waited long, you have wondered much, but now I speak. I come not to accuse, not to scold, but to console you with words that will envelop your spirit like a warm embrace. Cozy shawl amid winter's cold. You've tread through trials, my dear. You've endured betrayal's sting, unanswered prayers' weight, silence that echoed as you wept. But listen to a sacred truth I tell. I was never absent. I was a whisper in the tumult. The hand that clutched yours when you believed no one watched. I was the reason your mind didn't fracture and spirit didn't crack. You thought you were enduring, but in me you were being fortified. What meant to demolish you only honed your spirit for greater tasks. The struggles, the delays, the sorrow, they weren't penalties. They were preparation. I was molding you, deepening you, creating space for the grandeur of the mission I assigned to your life before time started. You are not lagging, you are not neglected. You are precisely where I've arranged you to be. Now lean close as I speak to the part of you that has been quiet too long. The dreamer, the adorer, the fighter. That fire in you that once burned with belief but now flickers with exhaustion, I am rekindling it. You've worried about missing your chance. That time has elapsed, but listen carefully. With me, time bends to purpose. I am not confined by clocks or calendars. I restore years. I redeem delays. I resurrect what was buried in despair. I don't base your future on your past. What I have spoken over you remains alive, active, still unfolding even now. What you thought marked the end was a pause in the sentence. I am still here. Let hope rise. Let your gaze lift. Let your spirit stretch toward what lies ahead. Type 222 to claim it. For I am creating something new, and I am doing it within you. While observing this video, remember, Jesus is with. I'll rephrase the text, changing one word in each line for simpler and clearer language while maintaining the original message. Send this to a cherished friend. You've wondered, God, what is my role? And I reply, you were designed to reflect my brilliance. Not just on stages or podiums, but in every breath, every act of kindness, every brave decision to have faith. When all seems uncertain, your purpose isn't elusive, isn't out of reach. It exists in every moment when you choose to forgive, every time you speak truth, every time you opt for me over. Fear, I infuse my spirit within you not to visit but to reside. You aren't ordinary, you aren't merely trying to survive. You are distinguished, you are set apart. You are a divine tool in my hands, and even now heaven watches. Angels cheer. The enemy trembles because you're awakening to the reality of who you truly are. My dear, stop reciting words spoken over you by those who didn't understand your worth. Stop reliving past mistakes I have already forgiven. You aren't defined by divorce, addiction, rejection, or despair. You aren't what they did to you. You are what I call you: chosen, precious, redeemed, prepared, victorious, loved. These aren't just words. They're weapons against every lie. The moment you embrace my truth, bonds will break. The moment you listen to my voice, fear will weaken. You don't need to earn this love. You don't need to demonstrate your worth. You already have it. My grace isn't a prize for the flawless. It's a lifeline for the open-hearted. And you, child, have been open-hearted, worn but open-hearted, tired but open-hearted. For that I will honor you openly. I am not finished. There's more. You've only seen the start. I am about to unlock doors no one can lock. I am about to put you in places unasked for. I am about to amplify your voice unheard of before. Not for popularity, but for influence, because the world needs what I've placed within you. Your pain will become prophecy. Your scars will glow with the oil of healing. Your journey will be the path others follow toward me. But first, rest in me. Let me heal the part of you that learned to operate while fractured. Let me hold the pieces of you that only know survival. You don't have to strive for what I've already guaranteed. You don't have to plead for what I've already decreed. Just trust in me. Just stay near. Just listen and follow. Because, darling, this next chapter won't be penned by fear. It will be written by faith. It will be a chapter of answered prayers, divine connections, miraculous changes. And when it unfolds, you won't have to persuade people to see it. The proof will show. The evidence will testify. The transformation will be obvious. Type "God is good" if you love God. And throughout it all you will say, "Indeed, the Lord was with me." So be calm, be courageous, be hopeful, for what I'm about to do will not just benefit you, it will change generations after you. And until that moment arrives, walk with confidence. Walk like a child of the King that you are. Worship as if the victory is already here. Pray as if the heavens are almost touching. And love, oh, love as if you've never been hurt. Because you were fashioned in my likeness. And I am love, and I am with you, I am for you, I am within you, and I will not abandon you. Now rise, my child, your time has come. Heaven is celebrating. Earth is watching, and I am walking beside you into glory, into destiny, into the fullness of everything I've ever vowed. This is your moment. Take my hand and do not look back. For I am not a God who initiates something and leaves it halfway completed. I am the author and the finisher. Started within you, I will complete. What I murmured in secret, I will announce through your life. The prayers you thought went unanswered have been collected in golden vessels in my presence, and now they are spilling over. Yes, the culmination of time is imminent. The predestined moment approaches when everything concealed will be exposed, not to embarrass you, but to elevate what I've nurtured in silence. What I've grown in your wilderness is about to flourish for the world to observe. What was planted in tears will now be harvested in joy. My child, do not grow tired and disheartened, for the harvest is closer than you imagine. You have endured the hidden seasons with grace, those hours when no praise came, when no hand reached back to support yours. Yet you supported others. You poured from an empty vessel, hoping someone would acknowledge your silent pain. I acknowledged I was there each time you gave out of scarcity, forgave without apology, and chose faith when doubt knocked at your door. I recorded every sacrifice, every unseen obedience, every secret act of love. And now I am bringing a reward that only I can bestow, not because you deserved it, but because you respected me when it cost you something. You obeyed when you had every reason to retreat. You stayed when it would have been easier to depart. You believed and believed, felt sincere. And now I will vindicate your faith. The people who overlooked you will see my hand on you. Those who underestimated you will have no choice but to witness your growth. But remember this, your growth is not for retribution. It is for revelation. I'm revealing my nature through you. I'm demonstrating the world that I still uplift the humble, still restore the shattered, still create all things anew. You are my living testament, tangible proof that ashes transform into beauty, dawn becomes dance, and graves give birth to life. So do not let pride creep in and remain anchored. In my company, for what I'm about to give you will necessitate greater reliance, not less. Yes, the burden of the honor I'm about to bestow upon you will demand a heart that worships even when blessings abound, and they will abound. I am increasing your abilities. You have been diligent with little. Now I am relying on you for more power, more opportunities, more favor, more wisdom. But it won't overwhelm you, for I have been strengthening your foundation in secret. You didn't notice, but every season of delay, every trial that seemed senseless was part of the construction of your character. I wasn't punishing you. I was shaping you. I was testing your endurance, fostering your empathy, sharpening your discernment. Because the path ahead could have undone the old you. But the you that stands now, you are ready. Type 1111 if you love God, Jesus. So prepare, my child, clear the debris from your soul, Discard the bitterness that no longer fits. Let go the grudge that has sought to ensnare your heart. There's no room for both resentment and glory to coexist in the same sanctuary. Choose love, choose purity, choose me. I am holy and I'm calling you upward. Not to scold you, but to lift you up. You cannot embark on this next phase with remnants of the past still clinging to you. Come to me and I will cleanse you. Lay down your burdens and I will anoint your head with fresh oil. For what I am preparing is not a revisit of what was. It is a metamorphosis. This is not just restoration. It is resurrection. There will be instances even in the realization of my promises when fear may try to sneak back in when you see the enormity of what I set before you. The adversary will murmur, "Can you truly manage this?" But listen carefully. You are not the one managing. I am with you. I'm here. I am the guide, the miracle worker, the path maker. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you now. I didn't lift you up just to let you fall. The hand that lifted you will support you. The spirit that brought you peace in dark hours will lead your steps in bright days. Trust in me. I won't let you falter. And when the path widens, when the blessings multiply, stay attuned to my voice. Let my words guide you like a compass. Let prayer be your lifeblood, worship as your rhythm, obedience your stance. For in that space of dependence on me, I'll continue to unveil secrets, offer breakthroughs, and restore what seemed lost forever. I won't just answer your questions. I'll make you an answer. You'll be the one others look to and say, God must be real, for see what he's done through this life. You are my vessel, a beacon of hope in a world sinking in despair, a light in lands shrouded by darkness. You are not insignificant. You are not unnoticed. You are not too late. You are perfectly timed. And everything in your life, even the parts that hurt you, will be used for good. Nothing is wasted, not one moment, not one setback, not one tear. I'll use it all to create a story so luminous it will resonate through the ages. So rise, my dear, be brave. Resurrect your dreams, shed off the guilt. March forward with faith, not in yourself, but in me. For I am the God who splits seas, who brings water from stones, who revives the dead. And if I can do that for a people, a generation, surely I can do that for you. I'm not done speaking, I'm not done working, and I'm not done with you. You're continuing to be crafted, shaped, and readied for grandeur from glory to glory. And as you journey with me, I assure you won't be on your own. My hand will guide you. My spirit will lead the way. Type 777 if you believe in God, Jesus. My love will sustain you, and my word will never fail to take effect. Kindly support our channel. Our purpose is to bring joy into your life and devotion towards God. And if you wish, you can donate to us via Super Thanks as a sign of support. Dear one, for I have more to impart into your spirit. The depths of my love for you are not mere shallow streams that dry up or disappear. They are immense oceans that never recede, wells that never run dry. My affection for you is not contingent on what you produce or how perfectly you perform. Oh, it's rooted in who I am. Yes, I am love, unwavering, unyielding, unwavering. I don't just love you when you're strong. I love you in your weakness, exhaustion, and wandering. I love you when your hands are raised in praise, and I love you when your face is buried in your hands in confusion. There's no version of you that I don't love. You question, but what about the parts of me I conceal? What about the thoughts I feel ashamed of, the habits I'm struggling to change, the mistakes I keep repeating? And I reply to you, I'm aware of it all. I perceive every secret, every flaw, every fear, and I don't shrink back. I don't depart, I draw closer. My love isn't scared of your mess. It isn't repulsed by your pain. My love penetrates the darkness and turns on the light. My love traverses every layer of who you are and calls you still mine, cherished, loved, worth redeeming, worth restoring. You don't need to clean yourself up to approach me. Come as you are. Bring everything with you. The broken fragments, the mute quiet, the furious pleas. Bring the things you're pleased with and bring the things you'd rather keep hidden. Lay them at my feet. I won't break you, I won't humiliate you, I won't judge you, I will shield you, I will heal you, I will make you complete. My grace isn't fragile, it isn't hesitant, it is persistent. I am the God who bends down in love, who cleans feet, who lifts spirits. I am not offended by your need, I rejoice in it. Your despair isn't a barrier, it is the path through which my power comes. And my child, I see the exhaustion in your soul. You've been strong for so long, haven't you? Carrying burdens unshared, smiling through tempests, serving while silently suffering, encouraging others while questioning who will encourage you. But you don't have to bear that load alone anymore. Let me carry you. You were never meant to be your own savior. You were never engineered to endure by struggle. Let me be your strength. Let me be the rest you haven't found. Come to me not just when things are collapsing, but even now, especially now. I long to be your comfort, your stability, your sanctuary. This journey you're on, it's not just about where you're heading, but who you're transforming into. I am not simply planning a destination for you. I am shaping you for the destination. That's why some doors closed. That's why some requests were delayed. Not because I was punishing you, but because I was shielding you, reassuring you, teaching you to hear my voice above the clamor. Every no you received was swathed in my mercy. Every blocked path was my guidance towards something better, holier, truer. And what awaits you, child, is more than what you've given up, more than what you dreaded, more than what you hoped for. I am not renewing your old chapter. I am writing a new one. Here it is, rephrased with simpler words. One look, I'm creating everything anew. I'm not mending shattered dreams under hope. I'm sowing new dreams within you. Dreams that will flourish with lasting impact. But to walk in this renewal, you must let go of old hurts, old thoughts, old stories. Discard the lies that told you it's too late, too much, or not enough. They never came from me. I speak no words over you. You are more than a victor. You are light in darkness. You are salt on earth. You are my spirit's vessel, my heartbeat's echo in a weary world. So lift your gaze. I'm not just urging you to endure. I'm urging you to prosper, to shine, to change. Your life is not random. Every breath carries an eternal touch. Every step has divine guidance. You are not wandering, you are being guided. I am not a distant God watching from afar. I am the voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk on it." I am the fire at night, the guide by day. I am in the details, in the weights, in the paths. And now I whisper this final truth to your spirit. You are prepared. You've doubted, hesitated, questioned, no delay. But I say again, you are prepared, ready to rise, ready to love again. Ready to speak bravely, ready to believe with a wild, unshakable faith. Not because you've figured everything out, but because I go ahead of you, my child. I've straightened the crooked paths. I've unlocked doors that no one can shut. All I ask is that you trust me. Follow me, love me, and you will see what has never been seen, heard, or imagined, for I am doing a new thing. You will enter rooms you didn't qualify for. You will be favored in places where you were once ignored. You will bring healing to hearts you never realized its importance. And when you reflect back, it will all become clear. Every tear, every delay, every detour, it was all preparing the way for you. So go forth, not with fear, but with faith. For I am with you, within you, ahead of you. And I, the Lord your God, will never abandon you. Think Amen in your heart to receive today's blessing. My dear one, my voice is like an endless well, and my words to you are like rain on a parched land. You're not just listening to words, you're receiving breath, spirit, life. For every word I speak is living, active, and powerful, and today these words are weaving eternity into the fabric of your heart. You're curious about what comes next. And I say to you, do not fear the unknown, for I dwell in tomorrow just as fully as I dwell in this moment. You have sought guidance, clarity, a sign from me, and I have given you this, my voice, my presence, my assurance that you're not alone. You don't need to understand all the details. You need only to know me. I'm not leading you with a map. I'm calling you into a relationship. Faith isn't always supported by explanations. Sometimes it blooms in silence, matures in unseen places, and is proven in waiting. This is where your faith becomes a burning flame, where your roots grow deeper and find water that never dries up when circumstances change. Let me be your source of life. Let my presence be the sustenance you need every day. When you're unsure about your path, remember that I am the path. When the future seems cloudy, remember that I hold the veil and beyond it lies my goodness. There are things I've placed within you that are on the verge of awakening. Dormant dreams, long-forgotten passions, spiritual gifts you thought were lost. I am reawakening them. I am breathing life back into the embers. In response to your purpose, the flame shall reignite. This time not through personal exertion, but by my spirit. The fire you thought was extinct isn't extinguished. It's concealed. Preserve it. Patiently wait for the designated moment. And that moment is approaching. Not by strength, not by power, but by my spirit. You'll enter rooms with wisdom beyond your years, speak words that shatter bonds, love in ways that disarm hostility and bring peace where turmoil once reigned. There's a new authority I am bestowing upon you, not for dominance but for empathy. You'll bear the weight of my majesty, not as a burden but as a cloak. You'll perceive what others can't discern, speak truths that others fear to utter, and believe in things others have abandoned hope for. I am crafting you into a beacon of hope, a lighthouse amidst fog, a mirror reflecting my love into the shattered corners of the world. Don't shy away from this. Don't disqualify yourself with self-doubt. I've already qualified you with grace. I chose you aware of your imperfections. There's nothing in you that startles me. I foresaw it all and still I wanted you. I craved you. You're not beyond redemption. You're not too late. You're not disqualified. My child, you are precisely the one I have summoned for this time. The adversary has labored extensively to persuade you otherwise. He has sought to erode your resolve with bewilderment, erode your hope with delays, and disrupt your mission with comparisons. But I am restoring with locusts as a remedy. I am reversing the curse of self-doubt. You will no longer live in fear's grip. You will live in response to love. Why love? You will no longer be a captive of what if. Instead, you'll march bravely amidst even if. Even if the mountain remains unmoved, you'll ascend it. If the door remains shut, you'll grow where you're at. Even if no one follows, you will heed me because you've discovered that my word is sufficient. Now listen closely. This isn't your end. It's a threshold. You're transitioning from old to new, from struggle to surrender, from confusion to clarity. Don't grieve the season that's ending. It fulfilled its purpose. You outgrew the boundaries that once comforted because I am expanding your domain. The sensation you feel isn't ruin. It's realignment. I'm guiding you into deeper waters because you were designed for more than mere existence. Your spirit craves the expanse of my presence, and I will never let you settle for less. Not now, not ever. You'll witness miracles, but not just nearby, within you. Your touch will heal the sick. Your words will awaken slumbering souls. Your prayers will open heavens. You'll walk in blessing, not because you demanded it, but because you carried it humbly. You'll carry my presence so potently that atmospheres will change when you enter spaces. Not due to who you are, but because of who I am in you. Greater is he who resides within you than he who dwells in the world. Therefore, stop comparing yourself to others. Stop turning left and right to see who's ahead. Look up. Look inside. I live in you. I speak from within your spirit. You don't need to entertain me. You need merely to remain. Remain in me and I will remain in you. And from this place of deep communion, you'll produce lasting, indisputable supernatural fruit. Your life will no longer be marked by turmoil but by tranquility, not by exertion but by peace, not by fear but by fullness. To come, let me guide you again. Let me speak new words into your weary soul. Spirit. Allow me to reintroduce you to joy, not temporary but deeply rooted. Let me prepare your hands for conflict and your fingers for harmony. Let me walk with you through this upcoming phase with closeness that quiets every doubt. I will never abandon you. I will never forget you. You are mine and I am yours. This is my pledge. You will see goodness once more. You will walk in healing again. You will love freely again. You will dream wildly again. And throughout it all, you will declare with assurance, my God has been faithful. Then pause, my dear, for my words are not yet fully expressed within you. I have more to share, deeper truths, stronger love, higher calling. Let every distraction cease. Let every competing voice be silenced. I am present. I am speaking directly to the core of you, the place no hand can reach, the place only I, your creator, fully comprehend. I am removing layers of fear and doubt, of shame and silence, of sorrow and endurance. And I am addressing your spirit, not just to heal, but to awaken. For too long, you have hidden your potential behind the curtain of past wounds. You've apologized for your gift, dimmed your light to accommodate others, and quieted your voice because the world told you to be quiet. But I did not create you to be timid. I did not destine you for mediocrity. You were born to shine. You were born to proclaim my glory on earth, to reflect the fire in my eyes and the compassion in my heart. You are not a mistake. You are not excessive. You are precisely what I intended. Every cell, every scar, every storm you've weathered. It was all stitched into the fabric of your purpose. You are my poem penned in the ink of eternity. You are my painting adorned with the colors of redemption. My echo reverberates with the hope of resurrection. Now I call you to rise in this true identity, not the version others dictated. Not the version fear shaped, but the original design I conceived before you took your first breath. The world doesn't need another clone. It needs the authentic you. The you that was designed in my likeness. The you that hears my voice and follows. The you that can dance on shattered pieces and still sing of joy. And yes, I see that you've been weary. You've been asking, Lord, for how long? But I say to you, not much longer now. The challenging period is yielding oil. The crushing has brought clarity. What once seemed like isolation was actually cultivation. I hid you intentionally not to punish you, but to prepare you because what I am about to do through you cannot be corrupted by human praise or public approval. I needed to remind you that your identity is rooted in me. Not in platforms, not in likes, not in accomplishments, but in my presence. And now, because you have learned to appreciate my voice in silence, I can entrust you with the sound of awakening. You will not be an echo of culture. You will be a trumpet of truth. You will not echo despair. You will proclaim destiny. You will speak to lifeless bones and see them revive. You will walk into barren lands and create gardens from deserts. You will be light that cannot be concealed, salt that cannot lose its taste. You will carry revival in your very breath, not because of your flawlessness, but because of your submission. I don't need perfection, I need your consent. So say yes again, child. Say yes with shaky hands. Say yes with tears streaming down your face. Say yes even when the details are unclear. Your consent is the fertile ground, where I will plant the seeds of wonders. Your yes will shake structures. Your yes will unlock doors you couldn't open with your own power. Say yes and watch me act. Hey, no text there, pay attention. Say this prayer with me and join me in it. Dear Jesus, I come to you today with a quiet spirit and open hands. In a world that often feels too overwhelming and too hurried, I long for the tranquility of your presence. You are the one who sees me when I feel unseen, who holds me when I feel too weak to stand. Like the lamb resting safely in your arms, I want to rest in you. You know the worries I carry, those hidden burdens no one else perceives. Yet in your kindness, you lift them gently from my shoulders. You whisper peace where there was fear and love where there was doubt. You do not rush me. You walk with me at my pace with a tenderness that touches the parts of me I thought were too damaged. Lord, thank you for not abandoning me when I wandered. Have you vision for finding me even when I've strayed? You've called me by name, not with anger but with mercy. And when I couldn't find the words to pray, you understood my silence. Today I ask for your guidance in the basic moments. Help me love gently, forgive freely, and trust more fully. Teach me to walk in kindness, to rest when I am tired, and to see others the way you see them. Let my heart beat in rhythm with yours. Hold me close, Jesus. In every season, let me be found near to you, comforted, carried, and completely known. You are my peace, my shelter, and my eternal home. Amen. Type Amen if you believe in Christianity and share this video with 3 individuals who believe in God by typing Jesus is God in the comment box. Thanks for watching this God message. May God, Jesus, will grant you abundance in every aspect of your life. Type 222 if you agree.